Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better. Who do it better?
Let's go over here. Hold on. Shout out to everybody in the building. Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the puppet host that do the most. We're about to talk about a lot of different things concerning the Indiana Fever, Caitlyn Clark, the WNBA, Methany, Stephanie, Coke White. We got to discuss it all, man. The injury to Sophie the Trophy's knee. Is she out for the season? Do we have any updates? Please let us know. But I wanted to play this to start out. Make sure we hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 13K. We are a few away. If we can get there before this live stream is over, that'd be amazing. So let's work towards it. If you're new coming in and you're not subscribed up, go ahead and do so. Again, we at 12,900 and let's see. 90, 12,990. Okay, so 10 more away. Let's get there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Jason Whitlock, he just did his show today. He had as the WNBA turns, and he had Ock Nation, Jason and John Liquidator on there. Shout out to both of those fellas. Man, I'm gonna need you to stop apologizing though. You're supposed to be unapologetically Ock Nation, okay? We rock with Ock on your takes. Ain't no need to apologize for none of your takes. Please, stop it. You don't need to apologize, sir. Kelsey Mitchell, Jam Pistol. Now it's Kelsey Jam Pistol Mitchell because she seemed like sometimes her gun be jamming. It don't go off consistently properly. She need to oil up that thing. But Jason Whitlock, he touched on his Twitter. He touched on what I had touched on yesterday during my live. If you missed it, I had spoke on exactly this. Who the hell was that reporter? Why did they hire her? Why do they have her up there? They're just making black people look bad. And again, it's terrible. But let's listen to this real quick.
Incredible comeback by the Indiana Fever. Somebody has to give me an explanation on what this sideline reporter is doing here.
What is she doing?
What is NBA TV doing? Is this woman on the Monica McNutt scholarship? What's going on here? What is this? What is going on? Is she on the Monica McNutt scholarship? Someone help me understand. What are they doing? Incredible comeback by the Indiana Fever. Somebody has to give me an explanation on what this sideline reporter is doing.
I don't know what she's doing. Again, I had talked about that yesterday in my show. The red hair, the big fat arms, the leopard pants, the penitentiary tattoos. Hey, Kent, say something else in the chat. Let me make sure, because I think I just messed up something. I think I definitely just messed up something because I'm not seeing nobody's comments. I seen Kent's, and I don't know if I just messed up. I hit something. Shirley, what did I hit? Did I hit something? Okay. Well, if you're the only one that's chopping it up in here, that's unusual. But shout out to you, Ken Carlson. I just need to make sure if you're in the chat, type in hey or something. Let me know that we smooth. Okay, we smooth. Adrian Bowman in the building. Sub Pope in chat. Yeah, she's a red hot mess. Oh man. Shout out to Shamika Michelle. She called her Rolanda McDonald. BDP. Chat comments disappeared. Okay, they here now, so we back. Salute. BDP is in the building. I'm seeing our comments now. Is everybody else seeing the comments? Shout out to Ben Daniel. Shout out to Adrian Bowman, Karen Carlson. I am the only current one. Maybe your notifications are still messed up. I can see the chats now. Hopefully the chat, y'all can see the chat. Make sure y'all can see the chat. Let me know if y'all can see the chat too. Let's make sure we all on one accord before I get to rolling. Let's make sure we all on one accord. I just want to make sure. We got to talk about Caitlyn Clark's return because I think she definitely will be returning come Friday's game. I'm hoping she returned come Friday's game. Thank you, Charles Davis. All right, because I can't take this much longer, man, reporting on this garbage league, the coach, the everything, without Caitlyn Clark being in this league. And so that's tough. It's tough. And I want to see her back, and let's get it situated. Now, earlier on Jason Whitlock's show on Fearless, he spoke about how Caitlyn Clark needs a new coach and that she needs to go to the front office and say, fire Stephanie White. And John was like, well, she'd be considered a coach killer. And he brought up Michael Jordan was a coach killer. And Ak was like, well, he didn't have 3 different coaches in his first 3 years. And Jason pulled up, he actually did. And so, hey, Caitlyn, on that account, yeah. You need to go to front office, baby girl. You got the coach in here crying. Now, I hear a lot of y'all in my comments in the video I did earlier. And if you viewed the videos that I put out earlier, shout out to you. But when the comments were, she was crying because if she would have lost that game, she probably would have been fired. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm under the belief she's a DEI hire, and so there will be no firing her. I could be totally wrong. I hope I am, because I hope we get rid of her ASAP. I hope the fever. If Caitlyn Clark don't come back Friday, I hope we miss the playoffs. I hope we lose every game going out. Shout out to Mitchell. Shout out to Kurt in the building. I hope we lose every game going out. So, yes, it will be no question that she should be fired. That she definitely should be fired and shouldn't be no excuses. But, see, that's going to be the problem. It's the fact she's going to have those excuses. So it will go right back to Caitlyn Clark would have to have her fired. Because even if they miss the playoffs, I believe even if they lost that game yesterday, I don't believe she would have been on the hot seat on the strength of we lost Caitlyn Clark. We haven't had her all year. That's number one excuse. That's the biggest one you can. That's a big trump card right there in itself. We ain't had Caitlyn Clark. MVP candidate. Right? Third, 2 on the MVP list to start out the beginning of the year. Caitlyn Clark. All-star, Caitlyn Clark. All-star captain, Caitlyn Clark. First team all WNBA. See, they'll start, well, she didn't have all of that. Then they'll start giving her a props to try to keep her. Give Caitlyn Clark, well, she didn't have the best player damn near in the WNBA. Then after that, she lost DeWanna Bonner. She lost this player, Ari McDonald, Sid Colson. Oh, then she lost Sophie Cunningham. Oh, yeah, we give her a full pass. She will get a full pass. Even if they didn't make the playoffs. So, do I believe she was crying because she thought her job was going to be on the line if they lost that game? I don't know. I just believe she knew she'd probably go viral because they definitely had the cameras live on her. She knew them cameras was on her, and she put on the acting job. And could she have got a little bit emotional? I would say it would be more so it because she knew the things that would come out in social media and on it would fire her ass up. If they lost, That game. Shout out to Pretty Noah Girl in the building. Kitty D in the building. Michael Miller. If they would have lost that game, boy, we all would have fired her ourselves. And that would have been worse than her. She might would have just wanted to leave and take personal leave because we would have gotten her crazy. We still do. But she would have lost, and especially in that fashion to where they got blown out. Like if there would have been a blowout loss, oh my God. Oh my God. We would have killed her in the media. In the media. Right? She would have got cooked in the media. Correct, Michael Miller. She would have got roasted bad. And so I think I would say more of the emotion was a relief of that. Like, oh, I was about to be investigated. She probably about to be investigated. She might have been in relief and cried the fact that she gambled. And she might have got investigated and found out about. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? So again, man, I think I think she'll be here unless Caitlyn Clark says otherwise. So hopefully. CC goes down 2 times and no tears from SW. I call BS. Sophie goes down and no tears from SW. I heard she said something about the Sophie injury that we'll pull up. We'll definitely pull it up. Because I heard she like laughed or something like that. I'm going to have to go check it out. Let's see, Indiana Fever. Let's see if I can get to their page and we'll check it out at some point. Oh, it's probably right here. Is it in a post-game interview? Post-game interview? Probably so. I'll play it. I'll play it in a little bit. We'll listen. We'll listen in. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Let's listen to her talk. Hold on. She was very emotional. I guess let's listen to it. Oh, God. I haven't listened to it yet, so this would be my first listen. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, but let's check it out. Let's check it out. Bam.
Something else.
That's yeah. I mean, it's speechless, really.
Wait.
You know,
Just start, I guess, with Kelsey Mitchell and what she did to Grammy. Something else.
that's yeah. I mean, it's speechless, really. You know, she was 0 for 7 in the first half and 4 points, and just put us on her back. Made big shot after big shot, big play after big play. She didn't settle. She stayed aggressive, and you know, she willed us.
What is it about this group? The resiliency.
I just didn't get that. I don't know. I mean, it is true. She definitely was hitting big threes. She got put to the line a bunch. Again, that was a little weird too when she shot 11 for 12 from the free throw line. When have we ever seen Kelsey Mitchell get to the free throw line that much? I mean, we've been watching her now for almost 2 years. I've never seen them call that many calls for Kelsey Mitchell. I've never seen them call that many calls for Kelsey Mitchell. When has she ever got to the line 12 damn times? Why she can't ever get to the line 12 times when Caitlyn Clark is around? See, again, I'm not privy to this whole shit is all against Caitlyn Clark. If y'all don't believe me, just go ask yourselves why would they boost Paige up, boost those numbers, the assist numbers up, right? Shout out to Borrow in the building. Boost her assist numbers up as if she passed Caitlyn Clark when it was no reason for it. She's not even playing Caitlyn Clark, but they want to tell people because they thinking Fever fans, Caitlyn Clark fans, I should say, not watching Paige Buckler game, and the announcer can get away and in the whole network. You got to think about this. This is a network of people. They own a TV network that put that bullshit up there that Paige Buckers had 456 something assists. This is a whole network of people, teams. They all in on this shit. They look how much they tried to gloss the me-bounds that the Angel Reese, the McDoubles that Angel Reese was getting last year, and how she so close in a race, in the rookie of the year race. Look how many times they were trying to knock Caitlyn from even giving her the rookie of the year award. They kept, was her team not winning as much as, there was so many different dumb excuses on why Angel Reese should be the rookie of the year. They continue all around the board, bro. And now this Kelsey Mitchell, look how they, look, she's the best. She's been this. She's been that. Man, come on, man. This is crazy work. That's why I don't rock with none of it, because it's bullshit. The other day they said Kelsey Mitchell had 1 assist. I clearly counted 4 or 5. I just knew it off the top of my head. I told my son, remember that one, that one, that one, that one? 9 assists with 1 turnover. I'm like, no, she had way more than 1 turnover. They gave 1 turnover to Greasy Burger instead of Paige Buckers, who committed the turnover. It's just too much. It's just too much drama.
Like what happened to Sophie? What is it about them that seems to bring the best out now?
It's going to be hard to talk about without getting emotional. I mean,
you don't need to be coaching then. You don't need to be coaching. I'm sorry I got to keep pausing, but I got to. Because I got to. It's hard to speak about it without getting emotional. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna let it go. That's just wild to me. I couldn't imagine.
About them that seems to bring the best out now.
It's going to be hard to talk about without getting emotional. I mean, first and foremost, they're good human beings. You know, they're selfless. They're tough. They don't care who gets the credit. They don't care whose day it is. They got something inside of them that you just can't teach. And, you know, they bring it out of each other. And it allows us to go through these incredibly tough times that we're going through, and always gives us a chance. And I'm just so incredibly proud of them for continuing to believe, for continuing to pull together, for continuing to step up. I mean, every single person on this roster impacts winning for us. And every single person on this roster is valued for how they impact winning, whether they play a second or not. They give and give and give to this team. And I'm thankful for this group.
Can you imagine Pat Summitt? Like what happened to the Pat Summits? What happened to the Kim Mulkeys? Can you imagine Kim Mulkey? And I don't even know. Maybe Kim Mulkey did break down in the interview after they regular season win against the worst team in college basketball. Maybe Kim Mulkey did. I haven't followed Kim Mulkey's career long enough to know that if she broke down crying and got emotional because her team came back versus the weakest team, I think Kim Mulkey would be pissed off. The Kim Mulkey that I've come to know, she seems like the type of coach that had been pissed off that her team was in that situation in the first place. Pat Summitt, I don't know. I'm not for sure if Pat Summitt never cried. Maybe she did. But from the Pat Summitt I know, she didn't. Pat Summitt would have been pissed right now with her team. She would have been pissed off. She would have, oh, Lord Jesus. You'd have been in hot water playing for Pat Summitt. And are you kidding me? This is a regular season victory, first and foremost. Second, that's first. Secondly, this is the worst team in the league. Thirdly, you had more fans, even though you was an away game, you had more of Caitlyn Clark fans cheering for y'all than the Connecticut Sun had cheering for them. So you had the crowd behind you. You got two All-Stars still on the roster, still on the floor. Two All-Stars still on the floor. Even though you got injuries, you got two All-Stars that have been playing together now for 3 years. You got Sophie the Trophy Cunningham, to me, is a fringe All-Star just because she's lovely. You got Lexi Hall, the Barbie dog. You got a Natasha Howard who used to be an all-star who was averaging 17 points just last season, who thinks she's an MVP. You got Chloe Bibby, the Australian assassin, coming off your bench if you used her right. You got Demarius Dantas, the Brazilian beauty, who can give you a little bit of something here and there in spurts. You got one of the top rookies that people felt like is one of the better rookies of all of the rookies. If she actually had time and good development, that she would be up there too, in Michaela Timpson. I mean, my God. I expect you to have this type of game in the bag. That sounds like a damn good roster still to me. Give me that roster, please. I'll figure it out. What you don't do is start emoji face Sims. That's what you don't do. And bench Lexi Hall. That's what you don't do. Crying ass.
When it came to actually being able to make the comeback happen, more like the basketball side of it, what did you see your team be able to accomplish on both sides of the floor?
We started setting screens. We took care of the ball. I mean, we there's no defense for the transition opportunities we were giving them off of our turnovers in the first half. We gave ourselves a chance by taking care of the ball. We kept our floor spacing. We stayed aggressive to the rim. We forced them to defend multiple actions instead of just one. I think you're beginning to see, Odyssey get comfortable and everybody around her get comfortable with her on the floor. The decision making I thought was really good. Our activity level was really good, and we locked in and honed in on our details defensively, and that's.
This is all hoolash, man. That's all. You know what happened? You let me learn y'all what happened. What happened was you was playing against the worst team in the league that only got 6 wins and 26 losses. They don't know how to win. I don't give a shit what names you give me on their roster. They clearly don't know how to win. Clearly. And so what had happened was they resorted back to who they normally are, and they let y'all off the hook. And Kelsey got hot from the 3, and the referees continue to keep sending her to the line. That's what had happened. Not you was doing all this and all that. No. You was playing against the garbageous team in the garbageous league of all leagues. think about that part too. Not only was you playing against the worst team, this is the worst league. This is the worst league of all leagues. This is the most unentertaining league of all leagues. And y'all played against the garbagest team in the garbagest league, and they end up looking like garbage again, like they've normally been, and y'all was able to come back. All that bullshit word salad. And see, again, if you was a good coach, you would say that. You would say that. You would still hold your team accountable and stop acting like they so resilient. Y'all just got your ass whipped by the Wings and the Mystics. What was your resiliency then? What was your resilience to get 2 more of the weakest teams in the league? Without Shakira Austin and Brittany Sykes, you lost to a Mystics team who was bad with 2 of the top players on their team, and the 2 top players that was on their team was out, and you lost to them. What was the resiliency then? Where was the resiliency against the Dallas Wings? Where? So the fact that you was down 21, that is insane. It's no way you should be proud. This is where you hold your team accountable, even that they scrape by this win. You should be saying, it's no way we should have started out like this. It's my fault that we started out like this. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put Odyssey Sims in the starting lineup and left Lexi Hall in there. Because, yeah, Sophie, Lexi, Kelsey Mitchell, they did a good job handling the ball if you felt comfortable with that. But, again, you don't take no Lexi Hall to Barbie Dog off the starting roster for no emoji face Sims. And I'm sorry I got to keep calling you emoji face. Your face remind me of all the emojis. Odyssey, your face, honestly, Odyssey, your face remind me of all the emojis. Damn near, whatever emoji face that it makes, whether it's a upside down frown, whatever, you have an emoji. I've never seen nobody look like all the emojis. You look like all the emojis with braids. And I just had to get that out the way real quick. But this is insanity that she can sit here and sell this goulash. Let's go, man. Fast forward.
No, I mean, maybe some of that stuff was happening before the game. I don't know. We talked in our locker room about this was the most important.
Yeah. The congestion in the standings. Were you all feeling?
Great job coming in the second half and, giving us length, giving us versatility. We locked in and got it done. We got some huge timely stops when we needed to. I thought Bree Turner's defense was incredible. She did a great job coming in the second half and, giving us length, giving us versatility. We locked in and got it done.
Hold on. Bree Hall. Okay. Wait, no. Turner. My bad. Hold on. Let's check it out. I barely recognized Bree Turner. I just recognized that she was in the game. I'm like, oh shit, Bree Turner's in the game for what? Now maybe I can be super biased and maybe I missed all the good things that she did in the game. Maybe I missed it. Okay, so let me be optimistic. Let's go back, check it out. I know stats don't tell it all, but let me just get a little glimpse. Okay, wait here. Okay, points ain't everything. 0 points. She's not a scorer. Okay, we talking about defense. We're talking about 1 rebound. Okay, wait, she's a bitch. She's a post, right? She's a post. 14 minutes, and you got 1 rebound. 13:51 to be exact. 13 minutes, 51 seconds to be exact. I don't want to. Okay, you got 1 rebound. You got 1 rebound. Okay. There's a thing called defensive rebounds. You was playing great on defense. That's what you said. You got 1 block. Was you diving after loose balls? I don't recall. Was you? What was you doing? Did you 3-point attempt? What? No, that's Bibby. Oh Lord, I'm about to say hell no. Okay, so zeros across the board. Again, man, I don't know. Maybe I missed it. But I don't think Bree Turner did. And again, for Bree Turner to get more minutes than Chloe Bibby is amazing to me. For Bree Turner to get more minutes than Chloe Bibby. Chloe Bibby with 7 minutes. And again, I don't think Chloe Bibby is all pro. But she is a pro. She is all pro. She's a pro. She knows how to play the game of basketball. I watch her play. She knows when to cut, how to screen, whether to roll, whether to roll or pop. She seems to be like, she can't play defense. I see her playing defense. She gets scored on just like anybody else gets scored on. But I see, it's just not, you just don't bully her in the post. She boxes out better than I've seen from most of these ladies. She boxes out better than I've seen from most. Matter of fact, she grabbed one rebound herself in 7 minutes. In her 7 minutes of play, she grabbed just as many rebounds as Bree Turner, who played double her minutes. Okay? So, again, man, it's Wild Bill to me how this coach is operating.
This game felt big. I mean, I know you were talking about one game at a time, but
Yep.
the congestion in the standings, were you all feeling that in the moment of that pressure to, not let one get away?
No, I mean, maybe some of that stuff was happening before the game. I don't know. We talked in our locker room about this was the most important game for us. And Connecticut is our most important opponent. We cannot look too far ahead. We don't have the luxury of that. And we've got to make sure that we're continuing to stay locked into the moment, and then I think it went so.
So wait, you mean to tell me you told your team this is our most important game at the beginning of the game and that we need to take care of business right here, right now, and y'all end up being down by 21. It took you to the fourth quarter and the refs helping you and Kelsey Mitchell getting hot as fish grease for y'all to win this game? You started out tip-off with out of Emoji Sims not knowing if she should lay the ball up, if she was on the right court or not. Yeah, you got them locked in, coach. You got them locked in.
Sophie went down. It was another blow, right? It's another gut punch, and it took us a little bit. And fortunately, we were able to come in at halftime and regroup and reemphasize.
Hold on, you were down by 20 before when Sophie went out, and so you was getting your ass whooped. I know that ain't no shut the. I know you didn't.
To stay locked into the moment, and then I think when Sophie went down, it was another blow, right? It's another gut punch, and it took us a little bit. And fortunately, we were able to come in at halftime and regroup and reemphasize that we have enough, and that we've got to continue to do the things that it takes for us to be successful. And that starts on the defensive end. It starts with us making sure that we're locked into our scout. It allows us to get out in transition, and our players just made great plays.
Have an update on Sophie?
No. Do you have an update on Sophie? Yeah.
Let's do more MRI.
Yeah, MRI tomorrow.
Just quickly on something. What's going through your mind when you see her down like that and you're jogging over there?
I'm like, holy shit. I mean, especially the way that she.
Yeah.
And our players just made great plays.
Have an update on Sophie?
No. Do you have an update on Sophie? Yeah.
Methany Coke White. You got a quarter key? You got a quarter key over there? No, we out. Snorted it all up before the game. She just asked. Okay. When Sophie went down, I was pissed. When I seen her in that agony, me and my son, not Sophie, the trophy. Did Sophie go down? You getting up there, Sophie? Oh, there, Sophie? Nope. No, there, Sophie. How did you feel when she went there?
Yeah, MRI tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry, just quickly on something. What's going through your mind when you see her down like that and you're jogging over there?
I'm like, holy shit.
Holy shit. Okay. Like, holy shit. Okay, hold on. Why you keep sniffling though? Cuz you don't got do women got nose hairs like mustache? Like, do y'all got nose hairs too like that? Y'all got to get inside them. I know some women do. I done seen some grandmas that got the hairs coming out. Like, you need to hit the tweezers. Grandma, y'all got the shits, right? Cause boys, you got a cold or something? You got a cold? What do you got? You got a cold or you got a fever? Shit. Holy shit. That's your best get down? Cause yeah, mine was Jesus, not Sophie the trophy.
I mean, especially the way that she fell and, how she was holding herself and how much pain she was in. At the time, it's like crap. And then you go down there and you see her and it's like, okay.
Did you say crack? Did you say crack? Can someone say crack? Can someone say crack? Cocaína. Huh? She out here looking like a hyena off of that cocaína.
I just want her to calm down and be able to regroup. And then it turns to problem solving and how much pain she was in. At the time, it's like crap. And then you go down there and you see her and it's like, okay, just want her to calm down and be able to regroup. And then it turns to problem solving, right? It's how do we
She was thinking of crack when she said crap, though. You can tell by how she said it.
Put ourselves in position to win. What do we need to do? I think maybe that's how I survive. Is going straight to problem solving. But, again, this group is they're special, and I'm taking
Somebody get this lady a tissue, man. Her nose is running, folks. Her nose is running, folks. Hey. Somebody get this lady a tissue, man. Okay? Her nose keep running every interview. She always playing with her nose. How many nose hairs do you got, lady? Cause I be doing shit like when my mustache hairs start touching the nose hairs or something like that. That shit bothers, irritating. It's annoying, right? And you fuck with your nose. This lady ain't got no mustache. Stop playing with your nose. Do you got a cold? I can't even take you serious, coach.
For
Coach, piggyback off of one stimulation earlier, I want to talk about a play that maybe.
Come on, what was this nigga with this Barry White ass voice? Nigga, stop trying to play smooth, pimp. I can't hear shit you saying, sir. I can't even understand what you just said, sir. How can I gotta put on the captions. Maybe they caught it. Let's see.
And I'm thankful for them.
Coach, piggyback off of one stimulation earlier, I want to talk about a play that maybe not appreciating when she was Odyssey Sims.
Mhm.
I think her clutch shots
Mhm.
in the fourth inning of overtime helped contribute to this. And then you see what Kelsey did clearly against his whole team in the shot. If we could just talk about the player she is and what she's contributed since she's been here.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was long-winded as hell, folks. And this was a Kelsey. Okay, so this is Kelsey Mitchell's cousin asking questions. Okay, all right, I got it. Let's go.
obviously, there's a reason that she's here. Her ability to break down defense, to get to the rim, to be a
And brick them and always hitting underneath the basket. Her to get to the rim just to throw some shit up there.
playmaker.
You still
for her.
playing with this nose. Bro, we can't even do this interview for real. How we going? Kelsey, Methany, Stephanie, you listen. Goodness gracious. Get it together. Stop playing with your nose up here. You can't let everybody know you're getting exposed up here.
In the shot. If we could just talk about the player she is and what she's contributed since she's been here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's a reason that she's here. Her ability to break down defense, to get to the rim, to be a playmaker for herself and for others. She's a scorer, and she's a scoring point guard, and we knew that we needed that. I felt like
she's not a point guard. Why did you go get Odyssey Sims and R.A. McDonald? And why was Sophie the Trophy running the point guard when both R.A. McDonald and Sid Colson went out before you got Odyssey? Why was Sophie the Trophy running the point guard and not Kelsey Mitchell? Stop calling her a point guard. That's just crazy work in itself, too. That shows you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what's going on.
felt like early she was being thrown in, and she might have been a little nervous, looked like a little nervous, little jitters. And I give, Karima and Austin and Bree all coached her in AU, and give Karima a lot of credit. Karima had some conversation with her about, look, the reason that you're here is to be you, and talking about, how she impacts.
You talking about Odyssey Sims? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to hear her mouth no more. Are we done with her now? Are we done with her now? Yes, let's be done with her. Great, we're done with her. Stephanie on the white. Why wasn't the new PG play? Isn't she on the 7th day? Hey, pretty dog girl, I asked my son the same thing. I said, how's she supposed to earn a contract or a spot on the roster if you're not going to play her none? Shout out to Shane GT in the building, man. Shout out to you. The extreme blinking, the grinding of the teeth, and now the snippet. See, yeah, we know. See, we know, Shane GT. Yeah. People like us, we know what's going on. That's weird behavior. And you forgot to mention do you see how skinny she look now? She's skinty. Yeah. That's what that stuff will do to you too. You don't eat that much, and you're moving around, and let's go, and you ramped up, and you don't sleep that much, and maybe we've gotten to her so much that she played with her nose. She started playing with her nose. But she be playing with her nose. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. It is. Prison ball. Man, it is. Man. Her and that nose. Tell us about it. White acting like they won a championship. That's what I'm saying. Like, goodness. I maybe would have, no. But a woman shedding tears at a championship, I've seen coaches do. That's fine. It's players, grown men, that's an emotional time. Because you you put in so much time, and you reach the pinnacle, you reach the top, you're the number one overall. That could get you, that's understandable. Preseason game versus the worst team in the worst league in all of leagues, all the professional leagues. And you mean to tell me you shedding tears, you emotional? Yeah, that's Wild Bill. That's Wild Bill. Yeah. Dilbert says, this is a dangerous league. It's been dangerous for years. Women likely get turned out for protection. Man, that's crazy work. Damn, it's like, hey, it's like prison. You got to come in here with a shank in your sock. Y'all ever seen Last Boy Scout? Y'all ever seen The Last Boy Scout? And the player, he was running on the field. He was running to get a touchdown. It was crazy, raining, dark night game, football game. The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis and one of the Wayans brothers. Not Charlotte or the other cat, Damon or Keenan, one of them. I think it's Damon Wayans. Yeah, it's Damon Wayans. Bruce Willis, Damon Wayans, Last Boy Scout, old movie, great movie. Halle Berry in the movie too. You've never seen The Last Boy Scout, you don't know what you're missing. It's a great watch. I'll probably watch it after now that it just came back, I'm gonna watch that shit after I get off here. Yeah, Last Boy Scout. Yeah, but he was running the football. It's crazy, raining, storming. It's muddy outside. He stiff arm one cat, stiff arm another cat. He down the field, and as he going down, he takes out a gun out his waistband and he pops. Bow! He starts shooting cats to get to the touchdown. Scored a touchdown. I think he popped himself after that. I gotta watch. It's been a long time. But yeah, in this league, it's something like that. You gotta keep a shank or a pistola. Like you gotta be ready to get off on somebody. You gotta wear protection. This is prison ball at its finest. If you ain't down with the LGBT3, then shit, you liable to get damaged. Yeah, you liable to become damaged goods. You better come out with phone books around you in underneath your jersey. You better come out there with phone books underneath your jersey. A little shank in your sock. You feel me? Y'all need to just start playing with face guards. Y'all need helmets. Y'all actually need helmets. Y'all fall and crash into each other so much. Y'all need helmets and shoulder pads to play basketball, I swear. That's what sport this is. That's why this looks so unfamiliar. That's why this looks so unfamiliar. Because it's football and basketball all at the same time, or basketball and hockey on court. Like, that's why this is, y'all need helmets, little shoulder pads, tit protections, and then maybe okay. This is football / rugby / yeah, they need football gear for basketball. I promise you. Soap in a sock. That soap in a sock will tear your ass up, boy. Nigga don't think that soap in a sock is a weapon. Ladies. And men, you put a bar of soap. I know everybody got the gel soap now. Everybody use the gel soap. No more bars of soap is being used no more. But you put a bar of soap, especially when them thick, when them Irish, you put that Irish bar of soap in a sock, and you go homie the clown Damon Wayans on the motherfucker. Boy, that tear your ass up. That'll tear your ass up. I tell you, no lies. Bow! I just seen grown men. Oh, that'll split your wig. Do you understand? Gel soap too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, that bar Irish, that's that gel soap. Yeah, you know about it, Roger. You put, boy, huh? I done been in air in all them elements. Yeah, well, you put that, nigga swinging, pow, pow, pow. I just seen somebody get woke up out they sleep. They was sleeping on a bunk. Had that, they had the top bunk, sleeping on a bunk. And motherfucker just came by. Yeah, that Irish Spring, borough. Bow! Bow! Maria. She was live of a West Side Story. Maria got a song. The way she was cooking up the other day. She got a song. Maria. Yeah. Living a life just like. All right. Hold on. I ain't drink no tea, no Tabasco sauce this morning, so hold on. My shit a little. Post sounds like you need a separate channel for your story times. I might. Shout out. Yeah, hey, cause yeah, I've been in all them situations. Straight up. I give you one. Oh, I give you one. Real, cause about this lock in the sock. That's what it took me right back to. That's a whole story though. See, I was trying to be. That's a whole story, but it's crazy. It's funny. It's wild. It's crazy. Okay, fuck it, because it's wild. It's crazy. So, I'm in. What the fuck was that jail called? It's in Victorville. It's a county jail. It's kind of like in Victorville. I forget what it's called. Anyway, when you on parole, you got to go to this spot until the prison is open, to the state prison where you go in Chino prison. It's there. They ready for you to be housed. And I'm gonna figure out the name is gonna come to me in a minute. But they put you in this block. I was in D block, and it's bars all around. So let's say this is the day room. It's bars everywhere. One side of the day room is cells, right? Bunch of cells, bars is cells, and it's a bunch of Mexicans on that side. It's only like 2 black dudes on that side. Everybody else Mexicans and whites. Now, the bar to get in, so on the other side is more cells. That's where I stay. I stay on the other side, right? And they only let one side in the day room. Let's say I'm sitting in the day room right now. They only let one side in at a time. So the other side is in the day room, but we can hear everything. You can hear everything. And we in our cells, and the doors to get to either side is locked. But the inmates, they'll put a toothpaste cap in the door to where it don't close all the way. And we can open it up and go on each other's sides. On our side, we got more black people. It's more blacks. It's probably like only 6 of us, but it's majority Mexicans, right? Majority all Mexicans in there. And while they was in the day room, all we heard was blue, blah, blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. And the Mexicans fucked up the 2 black dudes that was in there. Because one of the black dudes was using the phone, or no, one of the Mexicans wanted to use the black phones. In jail, it's a lot of politics. You got the whites, Mexicans, and the black phone. And since there was only 2 inmates over there, and one of the black dudes, he wasn't using the phone, only one was using the phone, that they was like, okay, we're going to go use the phone right after him. And they was all drinking Pruno and shit like that. And they fucked the black dudes up. So we already knew on our side, once these cells crack, it's cracking. And we going at it. So as soon as we hear boom, 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 and they go back to their cells, I'm putting soap inside. I got 2 of them. I got my Irish Spring. I got 2 of them because I ain't got no shebanker, right? I'm in the county jail. It's hard to come by a shank in the county jail, right? In the one I was in. And that's why I told you I was in Victorville. I wasn't in LA County. LA County, you come by those. But so no Pokemons like that in this jail. So I got the locks and I got the lock in the sock is crazy. That'll kill you. And not locking, that's prison shit. When you get to prison, you change out the locks for the soap. I mean the soaps for the locks in the sock. But I got because it's going down as soon as we crack. And we had to go eat. And the essays that was on our side, immediately. It was as soon as the security put our foods down, they put our trays on the table, they walked out. We got up and started going to work. Boop, I'm in there. Boop, 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 boop. I'm in there, boy. Hey, listen, I was cold with the nunchucks in the Bruce Lee era. I come up during the Bruce Lee era. So when it come to the swing and the shits and bow, 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 bow. Yeah. I was quick on the draw. Yeah, we was in there cutting up. You need to hear no that was a quick little story. Just for pretty no girl. She asked for one. But yeah, that lock in the sock, I know it does damage. I've done some damage with it. myself. Even here, trophy. I just did himself. Yes, CC can carry them through the playoffs. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that now. Can Caitlyn Clark carry this team to the playoffs? I mean, of course, they're already in the playoffs, but if she comes back Friday, because Friday is their next game. If she comes back Friday, right? They got 5 days of practice. That's what they've been saying. They've been saying she needs to practice before they put her back out there. So I think that's all they've been waiting on is for her to have these practices. That's the excuse they use. So cool. Now she's going to have a week of practices. Now you don't have no Sophie. You almost damn near forced to have to bring her back, which I believe she's going to be 100% ready to come back. My thing is this. Caitlyn Clark is about to cover up so much stink. I honestly don't think so, Pope. What, you don't think that she coming back? You don't think she coming back Friday? I don't know. I don't know that. She better. They better bring her back Friday. It could get very, 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 very ugly. It can get very, very, very ugly. Oh, yeah, she says no. I mean, me too. I mean, I'm with you. But at the same time, we have to keep watching this shit. I need CC. I need CC back. I need CC in my system when it comes to having to. I mean, y'all gotta understand. We doing WNBA content here, ladies and gentlemen. We doing WNBA content here. Do you understand? It's all over the place, but Caitlyn Clark is Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark is a work of art. So again, we got Caitlyn Clark, and we got to do content. This is crazy. I can't keep doing content on the WNBA without Caitlyn Clark. I'm only here for that. So it's not good. I'm not smooth with it. And I think she's ready to go. And I think if she out there, she's gonna ball to she gonna ball out like she do. And that's what I want to see happen. I want to see her ball out like she do. But then again, I know the other side of me says, Maria, that this is terrible. I don't want to see her. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. But I don't know how long I can keep going without Caitlyn Clark in this league. I don't know how long I keep doing this. This is Kelsey Mitchell. Nay, shout out to Nay in the building. This is Kelsey Mitchell's team. White already showed that CC needs to stay out. Stephanie White lets Kelsey shoot and do whatever, but try putting a leash on CC. Crazy work. Crazy, lackadaisy work. Let CC be CC. Important the building. Captain Saver, Coach CC, E40 wouldn't save White. Nah, man. Man, yes, this is true, but if SW don't let her play her game, it's not going to end well. Yeah, no, I agree. But I think at the same time, I think Caitlyn, she ain't got no choice in a sense. Like, you got so many people hurt, you ain't got no choice but to have Caitlyn out there. You ain't got no choice, because what you gonna tell her? How you gonna sub her? You gonna sub her for Odyssey Emoji Sims? You gonna sub her for what? Who you gonna sub her for real? You only gonna be able to afford to sub Caitlyn Clark just to get for her to get a breather. And if Caitlyn Clark going to work and everything is working, which I believe it will be, because I believe in Caitlyn Clark. I think when she get back, she gonna be ready to fire off. And once she start firing off, they gonna be like, hey, ain't nothing you can do to stop that. So again, Same thing. Christy Stiles had to step aside once Caitlyn Clark just started going crazy and they started winning. When Caitlyn Clark was playing and the team was flowing with Caitlyn Clark and the team started winning, they became basically the hottest team in the WNBA. Once the All-Star break, the Olympic break was over, that same thing can happen and going right into the playoffs. If they go off and because it's like, no, we're not about to run this slow shit. Caitlyn Clark gonna be able to come back and do what she want to do, and it ain't nothing that Stephanie White could do about it. I don't think so. So again, this might be all blessing in disguise. Who knows for all of them to go down the way they going down? Not so for the trophy, but yeah, Sophie too. But because you're going to have to put Bibby out there. Oh my God, I just don't understand it. How a player can go 3 for 3 from the three in one game in 12 minutes. And she's done it in many games that she gets 12, 13 minutes. She didn't hit 3 threes in that time frame. And yet you don't give her no more minutes. You don't think that earns her more minutes? It ain't like I said, she's not a liability on defense. It's not like she's a liability. She's not a liability. Not at all on defense. She's not the best. She's not no lockdown defender. But how do you have a player who constantly, and look how many times, even especially when she was on that 7-day contract, do you know it was like 3 games straight, her first 3 games, she hit her first attempt on the three-pointer every game? The first 3 games that she came to the team. Her first 3 threes of the game, she knocked them down. She was 100% at it. And that's when you was giving her 12, 15 minutes. Now you give her 5, 6 minutes. Last night she played 7 minutes. It makes no sense. None. When you have a stretch and she's going to open up the floor. No sense whatsoever. Like I said, she's not a liability on. She's not a world beater on defense, but she ain't no liability on defense. So we're not gonna act as if she's just terrible on defense. No, and she brings you a lot more to the offense because even if she's not scoring, you can't leave her. The defense can't leave Chloe Bibby, which opens up a lot of different things, especially depending on who you got on the floor with her. If you got shooters all around her and you got a slasher and a person that can put the ball on the floor like an Odyssey Sims or a Kelsey Mitchell, then shit. She's perfect for that. One time y'all had Chloe Bibby out there with Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard playing center or Chloe Bibby. One of them was playing center. That's just crazy. That's just crazy work. I can't dig it. Oh, my God. Looking more like HBCU now. Yeah, I said the same thing. I've been saying the same thing. Shout out to Og Nation, man. We think a lot on a lot of stuff, too. Stop apologizing, though, to Jason Whitlock, man. Your takes be on point. He need to apologize because, yeah, Kelsey, she luckily hit them threes and them referees. I didn't hear him say nothing about how them referees bailed her out last night or afternoon, but neither here nor there. Hey, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm about to get out of here. Enjoy y'all Mondays. Money Mondays it is. Love that. If you haven't checked out my videos, make sure you go do that. And again, share the video, share it live, and let's go up. 13K, we on the way. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.